meeting. Today concept first is inheritance. What is the inheritance concept? What is the inheritance concept? Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the all the parent class up to child class. We can extend the all the inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the all the parent class stuff to child class. Parent class stuff to child class. We can extend all the parent class stuff to child class. So here you should remember only one thing, that is A extends B. That means A extends B. That means B properties will come to A. B properties will come to A. A extends B means B properties will come to A. So just you should remember only this one line. I'm taking one father class. I'm giving two functions. I'm taking one father class. I'm giving two functions and drive. And drive. I'm taking one son class. Son, I'm giving two functions, drink and smoke. Drink and smoke. I'm taking one grandson. Play and study. So two function I'm writing. Now father having only two functions. Always he can get only two functions only. Grandson, son extends father. Son extends father I'm writing. That means son can get father properties. 2 plus 2, 4 properties he can get. Grandson extends son. So he can get 6 properties. That is the concept, inheritance concept.
Sir, ఒకవేళ son extends father అంటే father property son కి రాకుండా just grandson కి రావాలంటే అప్పుడు ఓన్లీ son properties వస్తాయి కదా, అంటే డ్రింక్ అండ్ స్మోక్ మాత్రమే వస్తుంది.
For example, if you write if it is not extend to father, then grandson extends to son. So son properties grandson can get.
మాత్రమే వస్తాయి. Okay.
Right. Now I'm taking one class, that is the father class. So I'm taking class name is father. I'm writing two functions. Public void and function bracket, curling bracket started. This is the function body and close bracket. Next I'm writing another function, public void drive function bracket, function logic, function body. Okay, close. Have taken
సరే ఇక్కడ పైన అర్నింగ్ కదా, అది ఏముంటే కింద కూడా అదే రాయాలా, ఫర్దర్ అర్నింగ్ అని.
What function is running? Which function is running? Which function is running? If you want to know that logic, whatever you wrote that function name we will write here. Which function is it is running? So how you know? So then if you mention like this, you can get it. Next, son class. Here I'm writing son class. Here also I'm writing two functions. So drink and smoke. I'm writing two functions. Save. Grandson. Here also I'm writing two functions. Grandson. Play and study. Two functions I'm writing. Save. Now I want to call the functions. I want to call
function కాల్ చేయడం అంటే ఏం చెప్పండి.
No. Yes, I will tell you. So now I want to call the functions. I want to call the functions. Which functions I want to call? Father class functions I want to call. So father class lo whatever we wrote, this is the non-static function. If we want to call the non-static function from another class, we need to create the object. We need to create the object. We need to create the object. How to create the object? How to create the object? If it is non-static, how to create the object? If it is non-static, how to create the object? Anyone? If it is non-static, how to create the object? Class name, reference name equal to new class name. Class name is father. F equal to new father.
అంటే మనం కాల్ చేయాలనుకునే క్లాస్ నేమే రాసుకోవాలి కదా.
Yes, father F equal to new father. Class name, reference name equal to new class name. Father functions f dot earn. We can get it. F dot drive. We can get it. Next, I want to call the sun class functions. Sun is equal to
S equals new sun.
new sun. I want to call the sun class functions. S dot drink. S dot smoke. S dot drink. S dot smoke.
అలా పక్కనే రాయచ్చా?
Yes, we can write it. No problem. I want to call the grandson function. Grandson G equal to new grandson. G dot play. G dot study. Over. How to manage different classes concept is over. How to manage different classes concept is over. Next, I want to apply inheritance. I am going to son class. Here I am writing son extends father. So father properties son can get. Son can get two more properties. S dot earn. S dot drive.
మీరు ఒకసారి అక్కడ గ్రాండ్ సన్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ట్రై చేయండి, రావు కదా.
No. G dot earn. No. No, it is not coming. G dot drink or smoke. No, it's not coming. So after extending only we can get it. Grandson extends son. Save. Now grandson get earn. Now we can get G dot drive. G dot drink. G dot smoke. Now still if you have any doubts ask
సార్
me.
ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ 4 ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి మీరు ఒక్కొక్కటి రాస్తున్నారు. ఒకవేళ హ్యూజ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయనుకో ఆటోమేటిక్ గా అవంతకు అవే రావా?
No. We can choose the properties. So if it is not there, we can't choose it. If it is not there, we can't choose it. Automatically it will show error. If it is showing, then only we can select and click on enter button. Okay, automatically it will not come. We need to choose which property you want. That property you can choose.
So if you don't want all the properties, you can just choose the properties you want.
Whatever property you want, that property you can choose it.
Okay.
Any doubts? Inheritance is over. Any doubt? Ask me now. So this is the calling, function calling. So father class, I wrote functions. I want to call from this main method. So how to call these functions? Just we need to create the object and we can call the functions.
Sir, ఇది హలో
Yes, ask me, sir.
సార్ ఇది ఒకవేళ రన్ చేసిన తర్వాత మనకి ఒకటే లైన్ లో కావాలంటే అంటే కాలమ్ లో కాకుండా సింగిల్ లైన్ లో అన్ని రావాలంటే సార్ దానికి ఏం చేయాలి?
No. It's just semicolon. After that semicolon, you can write it. But that is
అది కాదు సార్, రన్ చేసిన తర్వాత.
After running.
చేసిన తర్వాత రన్ చేస్తా. ఆఫ్టర్ రన్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇదిలో ఒకే కిందకి వచ్చింది కదా, దీని పక్కన ఫాదర్ డ్రైవింగ్ పక్కన గ్రాండ్ సన్ ప్లేయింగ్ అలా రావాలంటే
if you want like this, huh? Okay, right. Okay, wait. Cut to Control V. Save. Click on run. No,
రాదు కదా.
no, it will not come. There is no other option.
ఓకే ఓకే
Okay.
ఓకే ఓకే
So look and feel it's very good. If you if you write like this, it will be very good. You can understand what you wrote. Okay, this is the
సార్
concept in here.
ఇంకో డౌట్ సార్ సెలీనియం లో ఇది మనం రాయాలా లేకపోతే డెవలపర్స్ రాసిస్తారా ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ కింద?
Everything we need to write.
మనం రాయాలా?
Yes. Even fourth class kid also you can learn Selenium. Even fourth class kid also you can learn Selenium. Without knowing
సార్ అందుకే
Java,
నేను నేర్చుకోలేకపోతున్నా.
without knowing Java also we can learn Selenium. Even fourth class kid also we can learn Selenium. This is the recorded file. It is recording. Okay. After this class, I will keep in YouTube. So if it is Java required, so number of people they will comment. Akhil, you are saying wrong. But I will after this class I will keep in YouTube. Worldwide people will access that recorded file. Frankly and confidently, I am saying without knowing Java also we can learn Selenium. Whatever we are learning in Java, that logic indirectly we can use in Selenium. Okay. Without knowing Java, even fourth class kid also you can learn Selenium. Even whatever we are learning Java, these concepts also even fourth class kid also you can learn. But practice required, concentration required. Right. Inheritance concept is over. Next concept, overloading.
రైడింగ్.
Overloading.
ఓకే.
What is overloading concept? If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. Overloading concept. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments comma number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. Overloading concept. So here I am writing same function, add function. I am writing same function, add function, I am writing 3 times. But in the first function I wrote 2 arguments. In the second function I wrote three arguments. And the third function I wrote different arguments. So in the first function I wrote integer data type. Next I have taken double data type. Same function I am writing number of times. So this concept is called overloading. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. Overloading concept. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. Then that concept is called overloading concept. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading concept. So here 2 arguments, 3 arguments, different arguments. So here we are storing in one variables in text into y double z, and we are
సార్ ఇక్కడ
calling.
రిటర్న్ రెస్ అంటే ఏంటి? అది ఫంక్షన్ ఏంటి?
So here whenever in the place of void we are writing integer data type. So integer data type means it will give the return value. So that's the reason we are writing return here. So if
గివ్
you
ద
write
రిటర్న్ వాల్యూ అంటే
that function, it will give return value. That function, it will give return value. That function, it will give return value. So that return value we need to store into one variable and we can print it. That return value we need to store in one variable and we can print it. Okay, madam? So here variable, already I told you variable definition. Variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. So int res, that variable name, int data type res variable name equal to value a plus b. Return res, that variable name here I'm for example, if you want to take any other one, you can take it like p. I'm taking p, so we should write here p. Variable name, whatever you want, you can take it. There is no restrictions like p. Here I'm storing in q. We should write q. Q. Like we can write it. So the return value we need to store into one variables. And we are printing here. System.out.println x, system.out.println y, system.out.println z.
సార్ ఇక్కడ వాయిడ్ మెయిన్ తర్వాత స్ట్రింగ్ అది చెప్తారా ఒకసారి?
This
స్ట్రింగ్
is the main method. Whenever you are taking the class, if you keep the mark, then it will come. This is the main method. We are calling it is a main method. Under class, whatever we wrote, that is the declaration part. Under class, whatever we wrote, that is declaration part. This is the declaration part. This is the declaration part. So whenever you are taking the class, new class, see, for example, I'm taking, go into src, take the new class. Class name is something x. I'm taking class name is x. If you keep the mark, then only it will come. That line will come. Whenever you are keeping the mark, then only it will come. Otherwise, it will not come. Go. This is the main method. Right. Still, any doubts? Stop the record mode.